TransBox is a 2D platformer puzzle game centered on layer concept rules. The gameplay of TransBox is mainly about layer rule puzzle, circle band, and platformer. At the core, the basic mechanic of layer puzzle is to utilize the overlap of translucent block and to generate collision block. From the basic layer puzzle, the game expands rich mechanics. The basic puzzle can be also applied to other elements in this game, like spike, platform, or character itself. Puzzle design is based on two ways of thinking. One is the interaction among elements. Another is the iteration and the combination depth of rules. Firstly, by attempting the interaction of terrain and block, I can intuitively get the classic and brain-mangling path puzzle and layer puzzle. Through the combination of character and terrain, I can obtain the dynamic platformer and overcome obstacle gameplay into the action game. Based on this general puzzle type, I can deduce new puzzle more nuanced from the property and motion of elements. When character interacts with block according to different context surfaces, the game can deduce more abundant puzzle design and make the rules more stricter. For example, when character is standing on a collision block, the block can support the character, but if the block is a translucent block, character can throw the block and stand on the terrain. Through these two features, I can obtain the terrain changing puzzle and floor erasing puzzle. Secondly, in the aspect of rules, iteration, and combination, I list the basic rules of main elements, then based on these rules, I deduce new rules through different methods. By backwarding reasoning, I can get the puzzle of subtraction making path. By adding other factors like gravity, I can assume gravity issue of blocks. By integrating two rules, such as character motion and the trap, I can get the obstacle avoidance puzzle. Furthermore, I classify puzzles into mental skill type and physical skill type, then improving the depth of rules by integrating the mental skill puzzle and the physical skill puzzle. Thirdly, rules are applied to chapter planning. By chapter classification, I can add the rules that changing the core elements to alter the gameplay at the proper time, which also maintain the novelty of the game. For example, I introduced the rule that block can be stick together or be separated. This rule based on players' cognitive of core gameplay in Chapter 1. But compared with the puzzle variations in Chapter 1, the rule that introduced by chapter expanded puzzle form in game. Meanwhile, I enhanced the distinguish between chapters by new characters and scenarios, which decrease players' confusion of rules when switching chapters. Levels are divided into two patterns, static pattern and dynamic pattern, respectively correspond to rule comprehension and timing gameplay. The level design of TransBox begins at element variation design. On the one hand, I think of mechanics effect on elements. On the other hand, I consider the factors include shape, speed, and layer of elements. Then, based on variations and conflicts, I derive more details in patterns. In addition, by thinking the motion and rules which are easily ignored by players, I can obtain complicated puzzle design with higher difficulty. Level structure is related to player experience. I swap different types of gameplay in the game constantly. For instance, I put observational puzzle type in level 1-1 and level 1-3. Then I arrange more logical puzzle in level 1-4 and level 1-5. This arrangement is aiming to avoid lingering on one type of gameplay for too long, and also create a progressively difficult curve in levels. Based on current gameplay and mechanics, the following chapters can generate more abundant puzzles and levels. Besides, the game experience can have further optimization, which let players gain more positive feedback through the puzzle solving.